Um, this is Akmeraj Niroc. I'm with the band 30 Year Sick, and you are listening to Shutter 16. Years ago, in 2003, I believe it was, me and Jim came in as secondary members to a band that was already established.
Okay.
And had a record deal, and we were able to go on a full U.S. tour with them.
Awesome.
And, unfortunately, we had some contractual issues come up, and we had to take a break from music and kind of let the contract run out. Once we were in the clear of that, we started this project up.
And do you guys come from a musical backgrounds? Have you played your whole life kind of thing? Or give me a little background on that.
Well, I know Will and Jim come from musical backgrounds for sure. They've been playing in bands pretty much their whole lives.
Okay.
I started out just a nobody off the street and joined up with the band.
And how would you describe kind of the overall sound of the band? I know that's kind of hard to do for anybody, but just kind of briefly if you can.
Yes, for us it's extremely difficult. I was trying to get the idea together. We pretty much call ourselves high energy dark wave.
Okay.
We are an electronic band. We do play with a backing track. We do have synths, but we also have live guitars, a live bass. Occasionally we'll have live drums also. We kind of blend genres. I was talking with my bandmates, and we kind of came up with, if you think back to Prodigy, the sound that they had, they were very much a part of the rave scene, but they had very rock-heavy shows. They weren't just dance shows.
Right.
Chemical Brothers or something like that. They were still kind of had some of that punk rock to them. And that's kind of how we are. We're very based in electronics, but we still bring organic instruments to our sound and our show as well.
Right. Cool. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Post Punks EP, because I did get a chance to take a listen to that. How is the songwriting process work for you guys? Does somebody just come up with an idea and kind of bring it to the other two, or do you all sit down together?
Actually, our primary songwriter is Will. He writes a lot of the basic parts of the song.
Okay.
He's been writing songs for years. He can crank them out like nobody's business. But
wow. Okay.
So usually from there, I kind of get my pick of what I feel like working with, and I'll try to come up with the vocal melodies and some words and the feel to go with the song. And usually from there, it might change the arrangement of the song. Might want to add something to it. Jim will come in and kind of put his touches to it as well. He'll write his bass lines. And same thing, if he comes up with something that kind of changes the song a little bit, we'll work on the arrangement. So it does kind of start off as an individual endeavor, but as we work with the song, it's definitely a collaborative effort.
Okay, and what about the lyrical content? Like, what sorts of things do you find yourself writing about? And I know every song's different, obviously, but do you have certain themes that you kind of fall back on?
For me, a lot of it is I do struggle with depression and anxiety, and music has always been an outlet, whether I'm listening to it or writing it or performing it.
Okay.
So that's where a lot of the themes come from.
Okay, and are you guys working on anything now?
Yes, we do have a full-length album in the works. We're still trying to get some recordings and mixing and that done. We're not sure exactly when that's coming out. We were trying for the spring, but it's looking like it might get pushed back to the summer. But
definitely you think 2019 you'll have something new out?
Oh, yes.
Cool. Now, what about gigs? Because I saw you played at one of the Purgatory events a few years back. So tell me how that kind of all fell into place and what you guys thought of the experience.
Well, we have known Torch for a very long time.
Okay.
He was actually, he's worked with us quite a bit over the years. We've done different events with him, with different bands and different projects. That was when we played Purgatory a couple of years ago. That was actually our first show in Charlotte with 30 Years Sick.
Okay.
And did it as a surprise performance at midnight. That was the final Purgatory at Amos's before they shut the doors, before this new one opened.
Right.
It was a pretty big deal. It was a lot of fun. It ended up being a sold out room, and they reached capacity. So it was an absolutely incredible experience.
Awesome. And you also got to work on the EP with a bunch of people. So how did you kind of get Clayton and Ryan in the mix with the post-punks EP?
It was actually through a friend of ours that has worked with them before.
Okay.
He kind of hooked us up with them just to get those tracks done, and we were very honored to work with them.
Absolutely. Do you think you're going to have any collaborations on the new record?
Right now, it's not looking like it. It looks like it's just going to be us. We're always open for collaborations, but I think for the full-length album, we're just going to try to go with just a bare bones approach, and we'll probably go from there. I know we've talked to some other bands in Charlotte, as well as outside of Charlotte. Solemn Shapes is one of the bands we've talked to about possibly doing a remix for us.
Okay.
I know Curse Mackey is another one we've reached out to about getting a remix done for a song.
And you guys are based out of Winston-Salem?
We're actually in Albemarle, North Carolina.
Okay.
It's kind of called Winston-Salem and Charlotte home. We're right smack dab in the middle of both of them.
Gotcha.
And we love both cities equally.
Right. It's a good time to be in this area for music because the scene's really blowing up the last few years.
Yes. There's definitely a resurgence.
Any upcoming shows or dates in the works?
Yes, we've just confirmed April 2nd. We're going to be playing at the Milestone with Moody Black from LA.
Okay.
I believe they're more of a hip hop act. I can't remember exactly what genre they fall into, but what is it? Noise rap. Excuse me.
Okay. Now, what is the one thing that you would want people to know about 30 Years Sick? If they've never heard your music, never saw you, what would you want them to know?
Oh boy. Just that I would say we take what we do very seriously. We try to always carry ourselves as professionals. I know our live shows, we put a lot of our passion and efforts into creating a spectacle for people when they come to see us. Like we have one of our key features is we have TV screens on stage with us, and we've created videos to go along with each of our songs that we play. So we have kind of an audio-visual experience for our shows.
Okay, cool. I saw
Antics.
some masks as well, too, I think, in one of your videos that I saw.
Yes. One thing we've been playing around with is the anonymity of the two guys versus my just emotional outpouring while I'm singing. And it gives it a neat feel with the expressionlessness of the masks that they wear.
Cool. Very interesting. I hope to get out and check you guys out at a show sometime.
Oh, we'd love to have you.